Hello, I'm Scott Rouse, Senior Brand Manager of Dungeons & Dragons at Wizards of the Coast. You're listening to The Gamer's Haven.
These are... It's game time.
Quiet, please. I am analyzing.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Is the next step the transplantation of the human brain?
Ballsy. Stupid, but ballsy.
Stand by for action.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Okay. Remember, we're not dealing with an intelligence on our own level.
Bring in the logic probe.
Ooh. End of line.
What are we talking about?
I don't know what we're talking about. But we're back with the Gamers Haven podcast, and we tried to sit down a couple weeks ago and record, and we had some minor equipment issues. So
the microphone blew up on us. It was cool.
Yes.
It released the magic blue smoke.
Really? Wow. I wasn't here for that.
No, the magic blue smoke is what actually makes electronics work. You know, when it gets out,
really?
the electronics don't work.
Oh, it's all starting to make sense now.
Anybody who's ever fried a circuit knows about the magic blue smoke. It stinks.
Magic blue smoke. But today on the Gamers Haven podcast, we're just going to sort of talk about shooting the breeze. Yeah. And, you know, I think that can just be about stuff.
I think it's mostly because we have, like, podcaster block.
Well, that and some of us are really, really
brain
exhausted and brain dead right now.
Yeah.
So,
some of us are, fighting a cold with a fever and everything else that goes
There's
along
that.
With it. Then we have people who have Spanish finals tomorrow. And
well, no, it's not a final. I wish it was a final. Not a final.
No, it's not a
just
final.
a test.
Told you. Just say burrito and taco and
enchilada
and Pedro.
So act like those fools from Ecuador.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha.
Remember queso.
Queso. Vayo con huevos.
You gotta roll your R's.
Vaya con huevos.
So do we have any interesting emails? We should start it that way.
With interesting emails?
Right.
So have an entirely random encounter show?
Right. We're having a random encounter show. We'll talk about whatever
We're being random and encountering today.
And we'll start with emails.
Yes.
Sure.
Excellent. But we'll be back after this.
Do we have commercials?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We should get advertising.
We do advertise. Right now we're advertising for RPG Now.
Well, yeah.
Because we like RPG Now.
How about
if you want some good PDF products, go to rpgnow.com, but go there through our website.
Yes.
Well, that's true. But how about Pepsi or Coke or
we couldn't get an endorsement from
them.
You should email.
If we sold our souls to Satan.
I'll get someone right on that.
Or McDonald's.
Anyway, we'll be back.
This podcast is supported by RPG Now, the leading source of indie role-playing games, with over 10,000 RPG titles from over 500 creators and publishers. There are new RPG treasures to discover every day at www.rpgnow.com.
The Vorpal Network and the Gamers Haven proudly present a Thousand Monkeys production of a Monty Cook adventure. Trollus, the Night of Dissolution, an adventure for Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition. Following the threads of a hidden conspiracy, 6 heroes find themselves up against insane cultists, wild chaos magic, and horrors from the primordial days of the world. Urban intrigue, dungeon exploration, and high action span the grand city of Trollus, the city by the spire. Join these heroes as they explore a former brothel, the laboratory of the dreaded Surgeon in Shadows, and even secret temples of chaos cults. Can these intrepid adventurers stave off the night of dissolution, a dark time long foretold when the slumbering lords of chaos will awaken in their hidden lairs deep below Tallus, and bring catastrophe to the world?
Weren't hurting.
Yeah.
So we're discussing the wonders of the Burger King. Now, for those of you who have seen these commercials on TV, we know how terrifying they are.
Basically, they could set them loose in prisons.
All I know is if I woke up with him in my bed, I'm with Jeremy, I would have to first check to see if I was wearing pants.
And then see if anything hurt.
See if anything hurt. And then after that, I would have to murder him and find a pig farm. Yeah. So, Burger King is not going to advertise with us. No, I would show them on the dolly where he touched me inappropriately.
And he would pick up a spent plastic thing of ketchup. You're like, oh! And he would smile and hold up a sign that says special size.
And Jeremy has gone off the reservation.
Right. Do we have emails?
Yeah.
Yes.
Only one?
Well, we have a few, not a lot. We'll start at the bottom. Let's see. Our resident friend Galashi, Galashi1, said, "Hey there, you mentioned in Wizards College episode 17, part 1, that there was no notice skill in Hunter the Vigil, and I remember you saying you weren't crazy for the New World of Darkness, so I wanted to help you out. The New World of Darkness core book dubs notice or perception as wits plus composure. I personally would say it's worth getting if you're running a Hunter adventure. Wizards College is still great, and Deadlands is also. If you're interested in any indie RPGs, I'd also suggest the Dread RPG. It's an interesting system that relies on Jenga blocks instead of dice. We love dice."
Okay, I have one thing to say. I don't know how he got from Hunter to indie games, but White Wolf is not an independent game.
That's okay. If I wanted to play Hunter, I'd
scoop my eyeballs out.
I'd play Savage Worlds. No, not too horribly crazy here about World of Darkness.
All the new White Wolf books.
I don't have a problem with their new system. I just have a problem with how they butchered the setting. But I've never been a huge White Wolf fan because I've never had really good experiences with White Wolf.
The only good experience I've ever had with White Wolf, well, I've had two good experiences with White Wolf. The game that Jeremy ran in his own universe,
yes,
which was great fun, although it sucked that the Hunter could do absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
They didn't really give you much to play with.
No.
No.
Like the werewolves are like tearing people to pieces, and the Hunter's like, I do a backflip over the bar and get shot 15 times before I land behind the bar.
I see supernatural things.
See, I really dug werewolves. Werewolves are cool. But in that game, there were two people playing werewolves already. Yep. And I was like, okay, well, I'll try a Hunter. Okay, this is Hunter the Reckoning. It's sad when the video game, based on your role-playing game, is better than the role-playing game. That never happens. But in this case, it did. Yes. I mean, I'm not biased because my brother worked on them. But
oh, come on. That game is awesome.
They were a lot of fun, yes. But just got to say, Hunter, the Reckoning, the original one, those guys were way underpowered. It sucked.
Unless you're only going against one very weak, brand new werewolf.
Well, also in the original World of Darkness, they didn't really those game systems didn't mesh well together because you really had if you had a werewolf running onto the vampire, that was just way not balanced. So I think they really tried in the new edition to balance everything out, and I'm like, no.
You could do a lot of cool things with a vampire with enough charm. And a werewolf who had all the brunt.
Well,
strength.
My experience with White Wolf has always been, werewolves are the combat monsters. They are, when you start off, they kick lots of butt and, take lots of names. Vampires start off weak, and the older they get, the nastier they get.
Which makes sense.
In Hunter, you just suck from start to finish.
You just die.
Wraith, you were just depressed all the time.
And you die.
Changeling, you were just crazy. and then you died. Yeah.
Mage
Mage was
awesome.
cool. I really liked the magic system from Mage. Was
Until
really cool.
you start throwing in the incidental paradox.
Then you start throwing in Paradox, yes. Well, and Paradox wasn't so bad, but in the revised edition they talked about the incidental paradox. Although I don't think that's what it was called. I can't remember off the top of my head now.
Paradox should only be used at certain times.
Yeah. And the GM we had running our Mage game sort of slapped us down with it all the damn time.
See, that's
so,
not
which
fun
was,
to be a mage.
which was dumb.
What was it? You were at your
We
house
were in our
and
Shard Realm. We had a Shard Realm.
Then you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yes. And I used magic without using a focus and got Paradox for it. And I was like, that was lame.
Like, if you're in your house and there's no windows that are open and you decide to use magic,
yes,
as long as the neighbors aren't peering in.
My argument was always, if reality doesn't want me to do it, I won't do it.
Right.
So,
now, if you're in the middle of the street and you're not going to explain away your lightning spell, then yeah, you're going to get backlashed. But if you're like, that power line just exploded and electrocuted that guy.
Yes. I mean, there's creative ways of doing things. It's like,
Right.
do you want to turn this person into a pillar of salt? No.
No.
Because that would be
But I would like
awful.
that truck full of salt to hit him.
Yes.
Spilling salt everywhere.
But I was a virtual adept course.
Get the newest releases at RPG Now. Only at RPG Now can you get the absolute latest and best releases from fantastic publishers like Palladium Books and White Wolf Publishing. There are new products every single day. Come to RPGNow.com and get them the instant they're available.
Gamers Haven and the Vorpal Network, in association with Pinnacle Entertainment Group, present A Thousand Monkeys production.
Deadlands. Enough room to die.
An actual play recording of Deadlands Reloaded. Available for download at www.canadiancrusaders.com.
This is the Vorpal Network.
All right. Well, we have decided to say screw it to the lovely microphones and whatnot, so we apologize for the sound quality on this. But that's okay. We're going ghetto on this, you know?
We don't really have a lot of money to replace equipment, so if it dies...
I think our soundboard is dying.
Yeah, it seems that our soundboard
it's old.
is
It's gone around the block a few times.
Go ahead and move that cat off the table. Just set it in the middle.
The frozen cat?
It's not frozen. It's a paper mache cat.
So we're using our lovely digital voice recorder that we record our games with. So,
you're all familiar with the way it sounds. You listen to it.
Well, if you're not, you should listen to our stuff. So anyway, that was our brief sort of diatribe on the World of Darkness. Although the World of Darkness I got to play for Mage was modified to use just a D20 rather than dice pools.
Well,
I agree with Jeremy's face.
It actually isn't too bad to do that with what you do. I mean, since everything is based on already, you have 5 dots max on things, that sort of thing. So it's just sort of like D20 plus, however many dots you got.
I know, but
it worked okay, but
part of the fun of Mage is
was picking up that many dice and going
taking 900 D6, 900 D10s, and rolling them. Well, okay. It was really only up to about 10 or 15 D10. But
about 15 was the highest I'd ever seen.
Yes. It wasn't like Star Wars. D6s.
35 D6 for my piloting check.
I am really tempted to pick up some of the D6 stuff.
The D6 Star Wars stuff?
Not really, not even that necessarily, but just from West End Games. Just some
like
of the
D6
random
fantasy,
stuff.
D6
I don't know about
stuff.
fantasy. I've got enough, but maybe they're like their non-Star Wars sci-fi stuff, and a couple of those, just because it may be amusing,
right?
Depending on the price.
I'd actually love to get my hands on the Chill role-playing game. Mm-hmm. And I've heard awesome things about it, and every time I've been to Gen Con, the people are like, "Oh yeah, we have it," and they go looking through their stock and go, "Oh, we don't have it." And I have a friend.
It crops up. It's cropped up before, I think, because we did spot some copies like at the Gen Con auction, but people wanted way too much for them.
We picked up a copy of the Chill Companion for cheap, for like $15.
No, we saw like the core books in there.
Yeah, it was $135 for the 3 core books, and we went, no frickin' way.
Let me think about no.
I don't know what the Chill is.
It's called Chill. What it is a supernatural role-playing game, kind of like in the vein of Call of Cthulhu, only more pulpy, from what I understand. I have not ever had a chance to play it. I remember seeing it when I was a kid, but that was before Mayfair Games got sued by Wizards of the Coast and lost their ability to actually publish any role-playing games. And to this day, they don't make any role-playing games. It really sucks because someone needs to purchase the rights to Chill and re-release it. Because apparently the system was very well done and ahead of its time.
Mayfair also put out an RPG called Underground, which was actually a very entertaining game. Very entertaining cyberpunk game.
Well, the World of Darkness, I mean, if you keep it like a myth, if their background stuff is mythology, and then...
instead of canon?
Because really, I hated how the vampires were totally screwed if the older vampires woke up.
Yes.
I hated how the werewolves were totally doomed. And I hated how...
the werewolves were just fatalistic. It was like, we are going to die. This is a losing battle. This sucks.
At least the mages could escape at some point.
I like to say that, in the World of Darkness mythology is you had werewolves were like, I'm going to,
fight the Weaver until I die.
Well, no, fight the worm until I die. Fight the worm until I die. The vampires were going to play our little games until Cain wakes up, and then we'll all die. Then Mage was, I'm leaving this dimension. Bye.
Right. And
Ascension War. I don't care. I have my own dimension now.
Whenever I played a vampire in that, I always thought to myself, first of all, your little political games are fine. I guess they're needed, but I hate them. And two, let's not let Cain wake up. If anybody wants to wake up Cain, you kill them. Anybody who thinks about waking up Cain, you kill them. Because being a vampire, you just want to be left alone. That was my thing. I want to be left alone. Which made for amusing games, but...
That's true.
The one thing I always hated about vampire games is all the vampire games I played in, you always had one of the other players in the group who was trying to systematically either control everybody else in the group or try to kill everybody else off in the group.
Yeah.
And because of that, it really colored my perceptions of vampire games to be, they suck.
Yeah,
World of Darkness games were fun when you threw everything in, because you saw the way the various different things interacted. And it was always funny to watch a vampire like, I'm a 10th generation vampire. It's like, that's fine. I'm a werewolf. You're dead.
Yeah, but even I always got irritated by people who would be like, well, this vampire's really, really old, so there's no chance of stopping it. As another vampire, there's no chance of feeding on it. Bullshit.
If it's there and
and you get enough stuff and you screw it over enough, then you feed off of it and you take its power.
That's right. How are you supposed to grow in generations and get older if you can't eat other vampires?
And with werewolf, I was like, why be fatalistic?
Let's just kill everything.
I mean, if something runs into you that's not right, you werewolf out and you kill it. And then you just change back. Because everybody's going to think it's an escaped circus bear anyway. Always.
We love escape Russian circus bears.
Yeah, they might never go and attack you.
You're a werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's punching me. I'm going to, I don't know, slap him. Okay, he's unconscious.
He's dead.
I'm gonna breathe on him. Oh, he's unconscious.
You broke his neck with your.
I'm gonna look at him. Oh, he's unconscious. Though low-level mage game can be fun too.
Yeah.
Because at least at low level for mage, normal people can hurt you, so they can be a threat, but you can do funny things to them. especially a mind mage who at some point can unweave people's souls. That's hilarious.
What was that?
Really? You don't need a soul.
Was it the life mage you were playing that just like melted people's insides?
Yeah, that was something the man body or some such. Yeah. Andrew's character though was a mind mage, and at one point, yes, he could actually unweave people's souls from their bodies.
I thought it was funny. No one could remember who he was. It's like,
well, that was part of his power. Yeah, he would walk around and people would be like, "Where was that guy?" And so Paradox didn't occur.
Because no one could remember him.
One, they couldn't remember him, and two, his powers were all in people's heads. So, really, the people just thought the other people were crazy. They're like, well, I did this because somebody's in my head. And so you're hearing voices.
Right, we need to take you to the...
And the people that had their souls unweaved, they're not talking.
They just fell over dead.
This is like, whatever. Anyway, I don't know about the new one. I just kind of avoid it.
I avoid it on general principle.
If I want werewolves, I can do werewolves. And I did like...
You can do werewolves and savage werewolves.
Well, the one thing I liked about the vampires and the werewolves was the ability to basically build what you wanted. That is nice. And that's something that they don't have in a lot of other games. Mm-hmm. Even Savage Worlds, you don't have, you can't build a werewolf. You can't build a vampire.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure there's rules out there somewhere for it.
For NPCs, but for a appropriately
balanced
PC, I don't think so. It would take a long time. And I just don't have the patience.
I don't blame you. I don't have the patience either.
That's okay.
I tried to set up a prestige class in Hero Lab for 3.5 D&D, and I gave up after I got to when I was trying to do the prerequisites because I couldn't put in a base attack bonus of +4 without 14 lines of code. And I went, no, it shouldn't take that much to put in. If base attack
that program
is
is
less
all about
than,
letting other people do the work on it.
Yeah, this is what you need. It's a simple script. If base attack BAB is less than 4, then class equals 0, which means that class is not available. That's all you need. It's binary, for Christ's sake. But they're like, you have to put this, and you have to put this line of code. It's like they showed me an example, and it was like 14 lines of code, and I went, what the hell? What is this? This needs 4 things.
So what's our next email?
We got another email from Galashi. Said, just noting that at least one listener would like to see Thunderspire Labyrinth and other modules in the future, and I'm happy to hear a new Keep on the Shadowfell recording is in the planning. Finally caught up on Deadlands and Wizards College, and I'm looking for more interesting play sessions to listen to as I travel. Keep up the great podcasts.
Wow.
Keep on the Shadowfell will be the new, or Keep on the Shadowfell Redux will be starting up within the next month or two.
It'll be starting up in November.
Mid-November roughly, because we're not meeting next Saturday
which
because
is
of Halloween,
31st.
and so another 2 weeks. So mid-November.
It'll be November 13th,
13th, 14th, something like that.
13th or 14th, yeah, it'll be a month.
And as far as Thunderspire Labyrinth, that's probably more in the Sunday crew. That may happen in the future. Right now, we're dealing with Talus and getting the Talus game all sorted out.
It's hard enough to meet for that sometimes.
Yes, and we're also getting close to the holiday season, which, as everybody knows, the holiday season, plays havoc with all kinds of gaming schedules. Yeah.
Oh, something on the holiday schedule real quick. Something I'm thinking about doing is doing a Run for Your Life Candyman. But I have to get together to make all the gingerbread people first. Actual cookies. So that way, when we play an evening of Run for Your Life Candyman, you can actually eat your character.
Or other people can eat your character.
Or other people, whatever. So I gotta find a big cookie, gingerbread cookie mold. And try to do that one Saturday.
Alrighty.
We need actual gingerbread cookies for our characters so we can break off their arms.
Yeah,
and
right.
That's what he's talking about.
That's what I want to do. Because the paper ones are okay.
I did just I picked up Primal Power today, and I also picked up the expansion for Touch of Evil came out. So Something Wicked, which has 4 new villains, 4 new heroes, and some more cards, and a second board.
Cool.
So it's quickly if they put out another one like that, it'll quickly become Arkham Horror. But on a side note, that same company, Flying Frog, has officially announced their next game. They haven't said anything official about it, but if you look, it's there. They're making a Invasion from Outer Space game.
Awesome.
Set sort of in the vein of 50s sci-fi.
So it's going to be like what the hell's that game?
It's like Invaders from Mars and stuff like that. All that's on their site now. If you go to flyingfrog.net and look in their online store, there's a third category now, aside from Last Night on Earth and Touch of Evil. There's Invaders from Outer Space. It's just a T-shirt right now, but I'm hoping that that's going to be their Gen Con game next year. So
that'll be awesome.
It'll be sweet. 'Cause they've impressed me thus far with all of this.
Oh yeah, all the products are good. Last Night on Earth is fucking hard.
Fun.
It's fun. It's very, very, very hard to win if you're not the zombies in Last Night on Earth, but it can be done. And A Touch of Evil is just freaking awesome. I mean, we fought what was his name? We fought the Headless Horseman. How cool was that? The Headless Horseman, badass. Kicked the crap out of us too. Killed one of the players.
And it's the Spectral Horseman, technically.
Sorry,
they can't.
It's okay.
They can't use Headless Horseman.
No, that's copyrighted.
I really like the Flux Martian.
Martian Flux.
Martian Flux.
Martian Flux is a lot of fun.
It was simple, but it was fun.
Well, we were.
I found my favorite shirt. I'm going to have to get it. It's from Nerd Rockstar. It has this design, a nice graphic design on the front, and it says, "Can I talk to you about Cthulhu?"
Reminds me, new product just came out is a Savage Worlds Cthulhu book.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They had it up at Tabletop.
That's cool.
I think it's like $35.
Yes. I didn't look at it that closely, mind you. I was already spending $60, so I was like, not looking, buying this and leaving.
I really like the Monster Apocalypse that you got for Monsters Ravage America.
The Monsters Menace America. The new minis for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Not the new minis, the ones you picked up for
the Monster Apocalypse.
Yes, it's irritating that's a collectible, but now I have to get a few of those.
Go to miniaturemarket.com. You can buy a bunch.
What I think is awesome is they actually have collector's editions of those Monster Apocalypse coming out that are the Toho monsters. They're actual sets. They're not not random. They're actual sets of these monsters. Because I'm going to have to get Godzilla.
Oh yeah,
and
Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra.
I thought it was
Mechagodzilla.
I thought it was Radon.
It is Radon, and
I think that's the original name. So we'll get Anguirus.
Yes, Anguirus.
I still can't bring myself to really pick up very many. Or actually, I haven't picked up any of the new D&D monster packs.
The new one's coming out next month.
Yeah,
the big ones are awesome. I have the Baylor and I have the
they're little hand-sized ones.
Yeah.
Well,
again,
you run into that with them. Is some of them just look like they were painted by a retarded 4-year-old with the Tourette's.
I was thinking more along the lines of an epileptic senile 80-year-old with a paintbrush.
Or column A, column B. Really, and then some of them are just really, really well done.
Yeah, the big ones seem to be well done. It's like that. Oh, we have more space to paint, so we can be more detailed. But the little ones are like just throw on paint on there. They'll
I've looked at Mega Miniatures. I keep going back to those because they have packs that are fairly priced of massive things. Like tons of stuff, like King's Guards or Dwarves or whatever,
or winches.
Yeah. And it's just like...
Or I think it's just townsfolk, but there are winches
townsfolk,
in there.
Well, they have whole sets of townsfolk. So, I don't know. And if Warhammer hadn't raised their prices, I would still say they were the way to go for mass, because I still need orcs. I do not have a lot of orcs. I just can't bring myself to buy their orcs. So...
Yeah.
Mega Minis, huh?
Mega Minis is funny. They have some funny things.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Mega Miniatures place, right?
Well, their main site is on eBay.
Yeah.
Dude, they got all sorts of animals.
Yeah. I was looking for monkeys.
Click the eBay
powder monkeys for Scott. Actually, I found a powder monkey, and I sent him the link. It was only that much.
Dude, you can get 5 dolphin animals for $8. Or you can get a lobster, an ocean. You can get
now at the same time that other site. the one out of Texas in Great Britain is still pretty good.
The Black Tree Designs.
Black Tree Design, yeah.
I bet they'll do a sale for. They'll probably do a winter sale too.
Yeah, I need to get some more of the Doctor Who minis, because the 2 Doctor Who minis that I bought were really good. I just haven't got around to painting them.
Yeah,
but they are
at
really
this
awesome.
point, I don't know. There's too many different things that I would like to get. I just, for like monsters, the monsters from D&D, I still am not happy that they're still
semi-randomized.
Yeah. I want an orc set, or I want
I want a bag of orcs.
Bag of
kobold, bag of goblins. We're not alone in this.
No, I'm sure
we've
irritates
irritates
comments in the past.
hell out of me. That we just have to buy them individually.
That's not bad. 20 orcs, 25 millimeter for $25.
Right.
That's not bad.
No, they're not. And you can usually find them on sale too.
Oh, actually, they don't look too bad either.
No, none of their molds are really that bad. They're just fairly cheap.
Yes.
Like, if you look at the hirelings, you're kind of
whoa!
But you're like, whatever. I mean,
the villagers look pretty bad too.
Yeah, but so what? They're just
they're
villagers.
based off the old Grenadier models.
Yeah, they're all old.
These a lot of these molds are probably crap.
You're
really old. Grenadier ran out of business back in the early 90s.
They're not that bad. Just looking at them. And same with the other side there too. So,
the Black Tree Design miniatures are actually fairly well done.
Some of their big monsters are funny though, because you're like, yeah, some guy just with clay stuck that together and made a mold. Oh well.
Yeah, we'll sell it for $20.
It'll sell for $10.
I mean, it's fine. So. Well, do we have any other emails?
Yes,
we do.
I got an email from our resident curmudgeon, David Griffin.
Is he grumpy?
He's always grumpy.
Is he the one that hates you?
Yes, he's the one that hates me.
Oh, right.
He says, in the latest podcast, he's also the one that has an early iPod and is always having problems. The latest podcast, the latest Wizard College Tools Evolved and Snippets. The snippets on the iPhone and the iPod Touch make the other podcasts invisible. Delete the snippets, the Wizard College podcast pop up. I'm hoping once I listen to those, I'll get these Tolus episodes to pop up. I'm guessing you don't intend for this to happen. No, we don't. And I'm sorry, David. You're the only one that has been saying this stuff. So,
no, I think you did it on purpose.
Oh yeah, I'm doing it on purpose.
Because we actually frickin' hate the iPod.
Oh yeah, totally.
We can't afford it, so we want to make sure that nothing ever works on it right. No, we have no control over how our podcasts actually affect your Apple hardware. The problem is there's something obviously wrong with the way that the iTunes and the iPhone and the iPod Touch
don't know what's going on
interfacing with the file. You need to contact Apple. They are the software proprietor. They will help you fix this. We have no control over it.
Anyway, he also, more to the point, said, listen to your latest Deadlands episode, and I thought the beating of John in the cell while he was helpless was over the top and thought it might tend to rob both the player and the character of enthusiasm and initiative.
I thought it was pretty funny.
The message it sends is, you're helpless, so just do what I say and don't try to chart your own course. Most players would probably have gotten a little angry over such treatment, but your players have seen much worse, so perhaps it doesn't bother them. At least... At the least, it can't have been fun for anyone.
He should really see what we're wearing during these games. The leather and the chains.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
And we let Jeremy talk when I take the ball gag out.
Yeah. I have the whole GIMP mask that I have to wear. They keep me in the cellar underneath the table.
Yes.
And we hook a killering basement.
Yeah. I thought I was pretty lenient on the whole beating the crap out of it.
All I have to say is
it could have gone differently.
Yes, it could.
If I would have done better with some rolls.
It was stacked against you, yes. But
that's the whole point.
I'll also point out that I did allow people to spend bennies. I gave them the option of spending bennies for you to on your healing check. So.
I'm not really sore about it because
it made sense. It made sense in the context of the game. So.
Now the thing that if it would have gone differently, they would have been
I wasn't. You know, I wasn't going to kill you.
Yeah. So I'm not too worried about it.
But how many spaghetti westerns have you seen where the hero gets the absolute crap beat out of him and then comes back later?
Yes, it just means it means the marshal is just.
It means the marshal and the deputies will be very sad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because I have a
very sad with multiple bullet holes.
And I could add an extra bonus to stuff and shoot a lot more people. I've got it figured out too.
Pray tell.
Quickness is a great prayer. And if she rolls a raise, with my 3 draws, I get to keep 2 of those. And if she rolls a raise on it, anything that's 8 or less gets tossed out. I could kill a lot of people in that.
Oh yeah,
quickly. I have a lot of bullets. And I will reload.
You guys were...
last time I checked, we were really running low on
No, we
bullets.
found more.
Oh yeah, you guys looted some corpses and got some more.
Oh, thank God.
You're not, swimming in bullets yet.
No, we're not swimming. But we will be if...
we don't have a wagon full of bullets for our guns. We don't
No.
just reach into the wagon and be like...
If you had a wagon full of bullets, I'd probably throw a stick of dynamite in it anyway. Just
we'd
because
have
I'm a jackass that way.
Then we'd have to strangle you.
Be like, what?
That's why I've reached the point where I don't carry all my bullets. Some of them stay back at the hotel.
And then the hotel burned.
Yeah. But then some of them...
Oh, wait, no, that's happening this weekend. Damn it.
Okay, I gotta save my bullets. Oh yeah, I gotta save
It's
the
like
guy.
I have a premonition that I need to carry all my bullets with me.
He's got dynamite! Pop! Now he's dead. He's gonna blow up over there. So really, you're just teaching us to shoot everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I found it amusing in the last Deadland session. Eric started writing a list of people that they were going to deal with.
That bad, huh?
Yes, the deputies are on the list. In fact, Eric showed me that the deputies are listed separately on the list as deputy number 1, deputy number 2, deputy number 3, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah. There's only one deputy I might not shoot. And he was a deputy.
Eric said, that's probably not going to work.
If he gets in the way...
We'll see what happens.
Well, I am kind of offended, though, that... What's his name there? Grumpy... Whatever his name is.
Dave.
Thinks that we're so, browbeaten that we just,
Yes, I've sucked out your will to live and browbeaten you all into submission.
It's still called Deadlands.
Yes, I do find it kind of amusing.
And while I don't want him to die...
It's probably going to happen.
We're either going to win, or we're not going to win.
And
it's a pretty much either or.
And in the event of not winning, we're more than likely going to die horribly.
And there's always the backup of Abaddon. I just assume I'm going to wake up and be like, son of a bitch.
I'm on the damn train again.
Huh.
Why is there an Aztec death god?
Dressed like a sheriff. Hey, you need a deputy?
And that's how the campaign ends.
Purgatory got a lot more interesting.
No, I do always point out to Eric that Dave, you're still listening. So
must like it.
Yeah. All right. Nathan sent me an email he received from Kenneth Pham, who said, "Hello, Nathan. I just stumbled upon an actual gameplay podcast that you produced, The Lost Tales of Ashiram."
Actually, technically, let's clear that up real quick. I didn't produce it. I just ran it. Ethan actually produces all the podcasts. Ethan has the website administration, and he has the tools.
I do all the producer stuff, whatever that might be.
Yeah.
He says, "I quite like it for the genuine fun you all seem to be having, and your game mastering style. You seem to be well versed in this game world, well prepared for the campaign, and the eloquence on moving the story along. Of course, the other players are also crucial to the podcast and are quite entertaining to listen to. Ethan is a hoot, and the girl players definitely add to the role-playing elements from a casual player perspective. Overall, I would say this game podcast would be rated as my favorite, which begs the next question: what happened to the campaign? Did your life schedule change so much that you can't find time to continue? Also, is there a blog that you keep regarding other games you might be having, particularly with the same group of players? I must admit, I really liked the group chemistry that was on the podcast. Anyway, thanks for a good podcast, and I dearly hope this campaign did not end unfinished. Yours truly, Kenneth Pham."
Okay, let's start at the top. First thing he asked about was, or the first thing he stated was that I seem to know the world quite well, and I seem very well prepared for the game. Okay. First things first. I should know the world. I created it. And I have copious notes written down and 15 different art books.
Yes, on various cocktail napkins in between his vomiting bouts.
Yeah,
when he's drunk.
Yeah, when I drink. And second, I was not actually prepared for those games. Those games were casual games. They were thrown because one of the players, I can't remember her character, Solana Lolita, the character name.
Becca's sister.
Yes, her name's Rachel. Had never played before and had wanted to play a D&D game because she'd always seen us play it and she'd get bored just sitting here watching, so she wanted to play. So I had her make up a character, and I had Ethan make up a character because I knew Ethan. Ethan's run games and end games and has run games for many years now, so he's well versed in how to run in a game. So I had a veteran player, and then I had a player for comfort status, which would be my wife, Becca, which is Rachel's sister. That would give her someone that she identified with easily that would actually give her a level of comfort while she's actually gaming. So the group, the triumvirate, as it was in the beginning, was just one player that I knew could run with the game no matter where it went, one player for comfort, and one player who had never played before. Mm-hmm. So the atmosphere is much more casual than like when we all play in a game under Ethan, or we all play in a game under Andre, or when we play in a game underneath Jeremy. Because everybody who plays in those games are well-versed, probably most of them much better than I am, veteran-style players, and they've been doing it for years.
And I don't like newbies, so...
Yeah.
Yes, Jeremy likes to chew on newbies and spit them up.
Yeah, but the whole being well-versed in how the game was running, actually, all that stuff, that was all improvised. The whole 2 sessions were completely improvised. There was not an ounce of planning. And
this is the sound of Nathan fluffing his own ego.
No, I just
totally.
Oh
yeah.
Well, okay, we'll take it as
You know you're totally fluffing.
Oh yeah, totally fluffing.
No,
you're a fluffer. Yep.
I didn't have time to plan for them, so
I totally fluff.
Yeah. What can I say?
No, Jeremy, you toss off sailors.
I toss off sailors.
Yes. Yeah, but no, there wasn't any planning.
I'm a sadist.
Yeah, you're a sadist. I toss off sailors,
and I'm a fluffer.
You're a fluffer. So,
yeah.
There you go.
But no, I didn't plan for it because I didn't have time to. But
semen.
You're sick, Cameron.
Yeah. We're like, now.
You go into timeout now.
Yeah, timeout.
Yeah. But now, with a casual game.
What? They're on the sea, and they're men. Some of them are women, so would they be sea women?
Yes.
Sure.
Now the Navy hates us.
I think the Navy hated us in the first place for the whole
I like the Navy. They have submarines.
We could ask James. He was in the Navy.
Sure.
He was.
He drove a nuclear submarine. Which terrifies
me.
Anyway.
But no, there wasn't a whole lot of planning that needed to be done. I mean, with a casual person who's never played before, it's very simple. Story of monsters in cave guarding magic treasure. Characters want magic treasure because they can make money off of it. Characters go into cave, fight monsters, get the treasure, or get killed.
Hit with mallet as needed.
Yeah. Improvise where necessary.
The players, not the characters.
There was no need for planning for it. It was just, this is how it goes. Okay. The next thing he talked about was...
What happened to the campaign?
The campaign was never supposed to be an extended duration campaign.
Technically, the campaign is still going.
Yeah. Technically.
Because we haven't played it since June.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a casual game, which means that it's only played when everything else falls through. Right now, Ethan and Rachel are both doing ungodly amounts of schoolwork. Rachel is taking like 15 or 16 credit hours of school and working.
I'm only taking 12 credit hours, but it still sucks.
Yeah. So, no, there probably will not be a game for a long while. Now, when she gets everything rolled out and gets back into a situation where she can do it, she has expressed that she would like to play again. So we'll try to get everybody back together again. Well, one of the players, the one that played in the second game session that wasn't in the first one, I don't think that she will be joining us anymore. But that's there's reasons behind that, which I'm not getting into. So, no, the game hasn't ended. I have no idea when the next one's going to be. Thank you for your comments.
It's really more of a pickup game, when we can.
Thank you for the comments, but it's actually the whole game runs down to the players, because if the players weren't playing the way that they play, I would have just sat there and been like, well, you're walking. There's
a monster.
Then there's his last one is there a blog that you keep regarding other games you might be having?
No, but if you actually look in the Gamers Haven, we have different podcasts of all the other games that are being run by this group.
I'm not sure how you found our stuff. It might have been through iTunes, but if you just hit CanadianCrusaders.com and click on the actual play link on the sidebar, which is on the left-hand side of the screen. That will take you to the depository of all of our stuff. Or if you're in iTunes...
depository?
Whatever.
Suppository.
Yeah. Woo! Or if you want, just go into iTunes and search the iTunes store for Gamers Haven, and that'll pop all of our stuff up.
Yep. So, we have actual play, we have feed, promos, links.
But we have, for ease sake, we do actually have... there are separate feeds for each of the campaigns, plus there's a main feed with all of the actual play stuff. So you just want to get everything... Oh, yes. Well, not edited, not safe for...
Yeah, these things
not
are
safe, definitely not safe for kids, yes. Because we have putty mouths, as can be evidenced of our most recent discussion. All right. And last email I have on here is an email from Mr. Griffin again. And he's talking about the finale to Wizards College. Says, great game, and with great challenges, and what sounded like a lot of fun. Not too many loose ends either, though I had a little trouble understanding what happened to your arch nemesis after he teleported out, or what happened to the Lord of Thieves' child. I hope to hear more in the future.
Well, that campaign technically, whereas it's ended,
that chapter has ended. We should say. Andre ran that for about a year and a half, and
he plans on running it again.
We plan on getting back to it, but probably not in the near future.
No, it'll probably be a while. Because I'm going to be running my final book.
I'm going to run Keep on the Shadowfell for that crew, and then Nathan is going to get his game going.
Yeah,
which we'll have to get together and do a recap thing for podcast listeners, because that campaign was never podcast. So
yeah, probably Thoth will become kind of a pickup game for a little while. That's probably what's going to occur.
That's understandable.
I think I'm probably just going to email and say, hey, people can show up. And just do that for a while.
And if it comes to that, one thing that we might be able to do to help bash out my final book is, if everybody has the ability to, we can run weekly for a little while, like in the summer, on my game. Mm-hmm. Because I'm estimating, and I know this is just an estimate, but it's probably going to take anywhere from about 15 to 20 more game sessions before that story is completely done. And when that happens, there'll be massive changes. No, you guys won't be epic level characters. I've never run an epic level game. It just seems kind of hokey. And I can take on a god.
Not all epic can take on god.
But what I'm planning on doing is, if 4th Ed runs well, if I like the way 4th Ed runs, is what's going to happen is by the end of my third book for my D&D 3.5 game, I will get to the point where it will actually introduce how the 4th Ed races and stuff come into with my world, and which means that I have to revamp all of my races, because I have several races which overlap the races that are in the book. Imagine that, and get all that stuff taken care of, and then go from there. But yeah, everything will have to be redone, because there's no more negative stat additions in 4th Ed. Everything's bonuses.
I'm happy about that, though.
Yep.
Makes it easier to make a character. That's
no, I think what he's talking about with our arch nemesis after he teleported out was Male, and he was in the city, and
we kicked the
crap out of him, and the demon and the devil came and took him away.
Yeah, he made a contract deal.
I think that's who he's talking about.
Yeah, Male is my arch nemesis.
Yes, the other guy that teleported out was the Chaos Mage guy, and he went to protect Aruk. Yeah, he went to protect Nathan's character's wife and mother from the adventurers,
and he got roasted by the dragon.
We swept up his ashes, and
we're going to
work on resurrecting him whenever we get back to that game.
Yeah, he got fried by the dragon.
And the Lord of Thieves' child is presumably still within Nathan's character's mother.
Yep, as you said at the end of the game.
So that's stuff that will be dealt with, I'm sure, in the next leg of that campaign.
Yeah. So. As he stated at the end of that game session, as we came in to investigate, was that yes, my character's mother and my character's wife were both perfectly fine. They were both okay. So that means that my character's mother is still pregnant with the King of Thieves child, and my character's wife is still pregnant with his child. So I'm sure by the time we get to the next game, there will be time that has passed, so those two will be children. Actually, there will actually be children there instead of just pregnant people.
Instead of just pregnant people, yes.
Yeah, instead of pregnant NPCs, they'll actually be, children, which will be fun. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so 3. Andre was a lot of fun, so I enjoyed the heck out of it.
Yeah, I'm sure the next one will be called like.
And when we get back to it, I'm still going to do the bad British accent. So
yes,
people can just deal with that.
And we're still going to call it Lake White Castle.
I got a complaint that I was using a bad British accent.
I know, I was here.
Well, chat. We all do terrible British accents.
He's going to use a terrible British accent because I can.
Wasn't it that they couldn't figure out if it was British or French or something?
I think they called it French, and we're like, that wasn't French.
French is snottier.
Oh yeah.
No, France
much
is
more
like
sneaky.
this. Oh.
Much more.
But don't say that anywhere around Celine because she'll get pissed. Cause
that's true.
She actually speaks French fluently. Fluent French.
That's Canadian French.
Yeah,
that's
French.
not real French.
It's Canadian French.
It's true. It's moose French.
There's more beer involved.
Moose French.
Moose French.
More A's involved.
Yes, exactly.
Moose and beer and hockey.
She is so going to kick the ever-loving crap out of us next time she talks to us.
Oh yeah, totally. That's okay. She probably won't get to listen to this episode for several months. So
yeah.
She's got other stuff going on.
Well,
so we have a reprieve.
So we can make fun of the normal French all we want.
Well, remember, we're not making fun of the French. We're making fun of Ecuador now.
I know.
Man, those crazy Ecuadorians.
Yeah.
The
what
French
have they done
just
for
make
us recently?
Yeah.
Nothing. That's right. Nothing.
Yeah, they only make like our TVs and crap down there.
Shut up.
Those come from China.
No, actually, General Electric, all the GE TVs come from Ecuador and Mexico. Look on the back of your TV. It says Hecho and Mexico. Anyways, next
is there
email.
another email?
No, there's no more email. That's it.
No more emails?
Yeah.
Damn, we have run out of random crap.
Random crap to talk about. Well, we could talk about more crap, but
But yeah, I have role-playing game-wise, aside from the games that we've been playing lately, I haven't really done much of anything. I saw that cool Surface demo with the D&D Surface.
Yeah, that was pretty
sweet. That is freaking awesome.
That was pretty sweet.
Too bad we don't have $15,000 for that table.
So, send money to...
No. If Microsoft is listening in on this and wants to actually donate a version of the table to us,
You
great.
said no. If they want to send $15,000, they can send $15,000 donate, and we'll buy a freaking table.
Yeah, we'll buy a freaking... We'll incorporate so that we're a company and we'll buy a Surface table. Because they are really incredibly cool, and I can think of all different sorts of crazy, whacked-out, wiggity things that we would do with the thing. That's all a microphone is.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that looks really cool. I rented a game called Borderlands, which I guess is a first-person RPG shooter, so I'm going to find out what that's like. I just finished playing Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, and everyone's talking about how incredibly gorgeous and beautiful it is, and yeah, it's pretty, but I was constantly distracted by the fact that everything was jagged. There's no... They're using 100% of the PS3's power, and there was no anti-aliasing on my PS3, which doesn't make any sense to me.
It's PS3, it sucks.
No, the PS3 is a good machine. It's supposed to be like twice as powerful as the Xbox 360, yet the graphics look better
All
on
in favor of the PS3 sucking ass, raise your hand. Okay, the motion is passed.
Yeah. It sucks that people spent an arm and a leg on this thing, and they're talking about how awesome it is, and it's still lagging. The game itself, Uncharted 2, great game. Irritating as hell, but great game. Very cinematic.
What is it called?
So when are they going to put out the
Among
PS3
Thieves.
version of Irritating Stick? That's my question.
It's already out. It's called Lair. Where you have to fly the dragon by tilting the controller. There is no analog joystick control. I think they actually finally patched that. But yeah, when it first came out, you had to fly the dragon like
Did
this.
they patch it with a hammer?
Maybe.
Possibly.
But the thing was, like half the time you were flying the dragon, it's like, I need to turn quick. You end up with the controller like this, trying to get the thing to turn. It's like, I fly like a bus. It did.
Well,
the
bigger dragons are clumsy flyers, so that makes sense.
Wow, Jeremy, you just really made yourself a dork there.
I
don't care.
Yeah,
They're
fine with that here.
The flying was so...
This is a gamer's haven after all.
That's true.
The flying was so pathetic, I found myself landing and running through the crowds of people on the ground because it was easier to control because you actually got to use the joysticks.
Sweet.
Yes, that's annoying stick for the PS3.
Irritating Stick.
Irritating stick, yeah.
Yes. For those of you who don't know what Irritating Stick is, Google it.
Yeah.
It's a real game.
It's the worst game that has ever been created.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
You have a stick,
and it's irritating.
and it buzzes at you, and you run through a maze. That's Irritating Stick. You make your own levels.
The only game that's worse than that game is probably E.T.
Yeah.
I don't know, the Smurf game.
I don't remember the Smurf game.
You jumped over tufts of grass, and if you tripped on the grass, you died.
What was it for?
It's like Shadowgate. You turn left, you
Something
die.
like that, yeah.
I turn left, you die.
But the E.T. game was pretty bad, too.
Well, the funny thing about the Shadowgate game was like, and you're walking down, oh, and your torch turns out, and you trip over something and you die.
Wow.
It's like, okay, I want to take that torch. Oh, you pull the torch out, a trapdoor opens up underneath, you fall, and you die.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, you could die like 9 million ways.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't believe at one point in time when I was a kid, we actually managed to make it all the way to the end of that game and beat it. It's like, how in the hell did we do that? I tried playing it, and I was like, first room, and I fall and die.
We had a lot more patience.
That
when
was
we were
back
children.
in the day when most games were either really simple or everything you did died. Like,
Yes.
it would kill you.
Like, do you remember Deja Vu for the Nintendo?
Never played Deja.
Holy crap.
I know Karnoff, which was an awesome game, had you couldn't save it.
Yeah.
So you would die, and you'd be like, I just got the most awesome stuff ever, and there's not a save function. I hate you designers. Or you'd be like...
Yes, that's a designer that hates you.
Yeah.
Eric and I have determined that most games have a level where the game designer just actively spends time hating you. Anyone who's played the first Max Payne game knows what we're talking about.
Oh God, I love that game. But
the level where it's the straight, crazy coked out dream and the invisible path and you just run off the edge and die.
That level,
that's where the game turns into a platformer and you want to find the designer and kill him.
You know how I played that one?
Or the werewolf fight.
That particular one?
Reckoning. The vampire fight was nasty, but the werewolf fight in the first one?
See, first I was annoyed. I wanted to track down my brother and beat him when the vampires showed up with guns.
Yeah.
But my brother is just being a jerk.
Yeah.
I expect that.
Well, with the Max Payne one, I spent the whole time
Max Payne,
staring at the floor.
Skip that level. Totally skip that
level. I took the longest time on that level because I was just like, walk, 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 walk. 3 hours later.
I had to turn up the gamma correction all the way so you could see the edges of where the damn blood trail was.
Did you guys see that Max Payne 3 is coming out?
Yes.
As a video game?
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, because don't see the movie.
But I would like to have another
If given
video
the option of seeing the movie, stab yourself in the face.
Yeah, that'd be
Trust
better.
me.
I have a movie here that I've been hearing about and been hearing good things about, so I'm going to watch it and see what we think. Drag Me to Hell, the new Sam Raimi movie.
I do want to see that.
I've heard it's really good. I saw the previews for it when it was coming out, and I went, that looks frickin' lame. And then I didn't hear anything about it. I didn't see what it was directed by.
He starts production on the next Spider-Man movie.
I thought it looked hokey, but not lame. I was like, I can do hokey.
But all the reviews I've been seeing for it, people have been giving it 5 stars on the story, which is
cool.
Crazy.
Yeah, because the trailer makes it look like a remake of Thinner.
Yeah, and it's not. Crappy movie.
Yeah, I know.
But no, apparently
I saw the trailer. That's what I thought of, man.
Yeah, apparently, Drag Me to Hell is really freaking awesome. It's like classic.
Well, he went back to some of his old, low budget filmmaking techniques
with a high budget, which apparently rolls off.
And I think it's funny though. People talk about how it's like, he's going back to horror. Well, it's like, the last time you went to horror technically was Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, because
he hasn't done horror since then.
Yeah, and I got
which was 20
years ago,
25 years ago.
Yeah. 83 is when it came out, so it's 26 years ago. I actually bought Evil Dead 2 on Blu-ray. It looks really nice, but I actually sat down and watched it without Ethan here, so I wasn't getting the nice commentary that he always gives, which always makes me laugh. I actually watched it by myself, and as I watched it, what I was thinking as I was watching it, when that movie came out,
Evil Dead 2?
Yeah, it was actually a fairly scary movie. The whole thing was a breakdown and a commentary on someone going absolutely nuts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Through the whole movie, because you don't know until the people get there.
The first one's a bit more serious than the second one. Right?
Yeah, but the thing is you don't know until the other people get there whether he's going completely insane or whether the stuff that's happening is really happening to him. You have no idea. It's not until they get there that it's confirmed. So the whole movie is...
If I was a jackass demon, I would do exactly what happens on that movie. All of my creepy undead demons would be totally dicks.
The deer head laugh at you and stuff.
Or blood come flying out of the holes in the wall, the black gooey
totally.
blood.
I would like to see, even though it's going to scare the crap out of me, The Fourth Kind.
Oh, the Fourth Kind. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that looks creepy as hell.
It looks creepy beyond all reason.
Yeah, so it's getting close to Halloween, Everyone needs to watch Poltergeist.
Yes.
Yeah,
you should
Poltergeist
tell
is
them
good.
about the Paranormal Activity movie you went and saw.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Paranormal Activity, and I loved it. That was
That's
great.
good.
It's
I might
like
have
Blair
to
Witch
see it.
Project, but on a tripod and not dumb.
That's good.
Apparently, it's too really creepy.
You have to don't go expecting a horror movie because that's not what it is. It's people's conception of what a horror movie is nowadays is Saw 5,000.
Yeah,
whatever.
That's not a horror.
That's not a horror movie.
Slasher flick.
There is a difference between being horrified and being terrified. Okay, This movie is more terrifying. And unsettling is probably the best word for it.
Because they have no absolutely.
It's
no
all from the
capability.
point of view of the camera, and it's as if the movie's presented as if it's footage that it's the footage that they filmed. I don't want to give away the movie, obviously, but I really enjoyed it. It's very it was there's no blood, guts, gore, or anything. It's not for kids. There is realistic, harsh language and whatnot, and it would give a kid nightmares. It was a very really creepy movie. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, it's like Blair Witch but with a tripod.
Well,
But
see, the fourth kind just is my type of creepy movie.
That
If
does
they-
look pretty good.
If they do it right, then I can be creeped out beyond all.
If anything, the trailer teaches you how to say Mila Jovovich.
Yeah, Mila Jovovich.
It teaches you how to say her name correctly.
Yes,
Well, so kind of changing routes, I guess, going beyond movies. What have we been doing? I know gaming-wise we haven't had a lot of time, but have we been doing anything else? I know school, but like last time you told me you went kind of crazy with your gods.
Yes. I've been reading the Song of Ice and Fire books.
Great books.
Done with the first book, into the second book now.
Is that on
Clash of Kings? Yes, I'm listening to an audiobook.
I might have to borrow that from you.
They're really well done.
Because I was going to look for the second one. I've read the first one, which I love.
Yeah, the first book was awesome, and they just become more and more screwed.
Oh, so you got the chick and the dragons and the oh my god!
Well, that's where it ends. That's the first book ends.
Isn't that awesome?
Awesome. Yes, I'm very much looking forward to the HBO TV series.
What's it called? Fire and Ice?
The Song of Fire and Ice
The
series
Throne of
by George
Kings.
R. R. Martin. And the first book is a Game of
Don't
Thrones.
get attached to anybody.
They all die.
It's not that everybody dies.
It's really good. I actually like it better than.
It's just that
I like just the first book. I like better than the Wheel of Time books so far.
Well, I like most books more than I like the Wheel of Time books.
No, I like the Wheel of Time books.
I wouldn't quite go that far, but I do like how
it's very political.
It's very political, and
There's a lot of-
everybody is
it's-
definitely mortal.
Yeah, and magic is creepy.
Well, it should be.
But it's good. I'm really enjoying the hell out of it.
But I haven't had time to
but
read a book in a while.
Well, I've been listening to them on audiobook because of my commute to school all the damn time. So,
Mhm.
I mean, I
You
get
drive,
a lot
an hour to school every time, don't you?
45 minutes to an hour, yeah, each way.
It's like my commute to work.
But that's really good. I've been reading that, which sort of got me thinking about my my D&D setting, and that and Keep on the Shadowfell. I decided just to plunk it down on my in my world, and sort of got inspired to do just to clean up my whole god mess from the last game and the from the last campaign. And
It's awesome. He's got a spreadsheet, a flowchart.
I made a flowchart. Yeah,
Because
that's
you're
how much
slightly
of a dork I
psychic.
am. But that's awesome.
Well, because of my work and trying to avoid computers, I've been doing planes of
I can see that.
existence.
You're doing them right now.
I have the full map. So far, I have.
Do you want to scan those in so you have them
At
in
some point, I
electronic
will.
format as well?
I have the anyway.
Let me know when you want to
the
do that. I
Dragon
actually have
Realms.
my scanner finally hooked up. We'll scan them in.
One thing is, I'm doing it just
save them
because it's kind of
electronically.
calming, and also it's something I can do with my eyes that doesn't
require focusing
on. Yeah. So, but I'm trying to do it for my world too, because at some point I'm going to get back to my gods, and I am going to get them all scanned in and then printed out, and then So the
Nice.
creative bug has hit me.
Yeah, which is good. We like creative bugs.
It helps you think and get prepped for the games.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's totally, nobody cares.
Yeah. Well, I sort of look at it as it's more for your benefit rather than your players.
Yeah, who gives a crap about the
because,
players?
like, do my players care about the flowchart of the connections between my gods? No. But it's stuff that I want to know in my head.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's
exactly.
It's definitely one of those things.
We're all insane, so we have to get it out on paper.
Exactly.
It's definitely one of those things that if
just
you
don't cut
actually
off
ever,
your ear.
Yeah,
please.
Try not to. My artistic
Send it to
ability
your
is...
wife, because that would be weird.
It's definitely one of those things that you wouldn't put in a book if you made a book for your
Since
game
I would
setting.
probably open the package, since I would probably get the mail, I'd be like, hey, I got a package of something. This is... Oh, God, it's my ear. Oh, crap, it's my ear.
I was wondering when I had
Give me the glue.
days. Oh, yes,
the loss of blood.
Oh, yes. The creative bug hit me for that. Other than that, really, I've been avoiding doing Spanish homework. But
I've actually been writing, but I haven't been writing fantasy. I've been writing sci-fi.
Yeah, we haven't talked to... let's see, people have disappeared because of illnesses for a while. Our friend Chris. Haven't talked to him.
He's got like walking pneumonia. I actually talked to him this last week.
Yeah, I talked to him last week and just said everybody has something.
Yeah.
Well, nasty bug going around. I had it for a while.
So just
I've got a
avoiding all
cold.
that.
I think I got it from Andre. You know how Andre was all coughing and wheezing on Saturday. And I broke into a fever of 100 degrees Monday, and I still haven't got it down below 99.7.
Did you die on Tuesday?
Are you dead? Are you
are you walking?
Are you a zombie?
No, I'm not walking yet. Kind of more
Are you a
crawling.
zombie?
He's crawling dead.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not a zombie yet. I'm working on
Yet being
that.
the operative term.
Yeah, I'm working on that. That would be a step up from what I'm at right now. But I am controlling my coughing with Cold-Ease, which works really well. And we have these cool little things. They taste god-awful horrible. I can't remember the name of them. I have to go get the package out of the closet. Out of the medicine cabinet. But damn, do they work good. It's like, you take one and it's like, I don't care whether I have a cold or not. I feel good.
So Nathan's becoming a drug addict.
Yes. I'm doped up on cold medicine. Because otherwise I'd be coughing so hard you guys wouldn't be able to hear anything other than...
My brother's Xbox is dying.
Oh, is he getting the red ring of death?
No, it's just dying.
I'm trying to
Is he getting like
decide.
the one red light?
No, it's just dying. It's
Trying
really
to
dirty.
decide if I want to buy.
I know exactly what's wrong with it. It's just I can't.
The laser lens needs to be cleaned?
Laser lens is
Yeah.
all dirty, and I don't want to crack it open and clean it.
Oh, good God, no. You don't want to crack the thing open. It's
Because
like,
I've never cracked open an Xbox 360 before.
If you hit it with a hammer hard enough, it'll crack open.
well, if you're...
Smash.
I missed it. If you're interested in what the inside of an Xbox looks like, Xbox 360 looks like if you need to get in there, just search online, Xbox 360 exposed. There's a website that actually breaks open all of those electronics and shows how everything goes together so you can get to all the different components.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah.
You're going to let your brother deal with it?
Yeah. He's
I'm
gonna send
trying
it
to
in,
decide
probably,
if I
or just buy a new
want
one.
to.
Well, they're so damn
invest-
cheap now.
Well, he looked into it, and if it's obviously not Red Ring of Death, they'll probably charge him about $100 or $150 to fix it when you could buy a new one for $200.
Well, they'll actually charge you $150 plus $35 for shipping and handling to ship it back to you. So it's $185 where you can spend $200 and get a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to decide if I want to invest in the thing that allows your DS to surf the net.
Well, the DS Internet, DSi? I don't know.
But you don't
I
want
love
the
my
PSP
DS.
Go?
No. I might buy the new Lego
They started
DS
selling it
game,
in Australia, and they sold 1,000 units.
but I have a DS, and I
They
can
only
just
sold 1,000
get it
units when they
online.
sold it, and
In all of Australia.
The reason I want the
well, there are a lot
DS,
of people in Australia.
I'm trying to decide.
1,000 units.
That's
like
a lot.
probably most of their gaming community.
They probably
down there.
didn't pay for shipping with that. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to decide because I found some gaming
Have you seen how much the PSP
type
Go
things
costs?
Yeah, it's
on
ridiculous.
the DS. But then also, I don't know. I was just looking at it. It's like the DS is so portable, and for the simple things that you could do on it, it'd be kind of neat.
It's $250 with like what 4 gigs of internal
For
storage
the DS?
No. It doesn't have a UMD storage drive.
No, it has
So
16 gigabytes of internal
it's,
storage. You have to
it's-
download everything
what are you
onto the
talking
PSP
about?
Go.
The PSP, no. The PSP used to have cartridges and whatnot. No longer. It's
Yeah,
all
it's
wireless.
all-
you have
all wireless.
to
You have to-
download programs for it.
Yeah, and if you delete the
Prevent
program by
piracy.
accident,
but I like my DS.
Yeah.
So do I.
And here's another
because it's the greatest system.
If you forget your account login information, or if any of the games get deleted, you have to repurchase them to play them.
That's why I didn't buy a.
It's Sony.
I didn't buy one in the first place, and now I'm not going to buy a new one. And I'll stick with Nintendo's little DS because, well, it's awesome.
Did you hear about
for a little handheld game.
the new Nintendo supposed handheld that they're working on? It uses discs, like little itty bitty CD discs.
Okay. I probably won't buy one for like 3 or 4 or 5, 10 years until after
My question is this. Okay.
That's how I buy the DS games.
Sony already showed that using a disc of any type in a portable device is a bad thing.
I like the cartridges. I can throw the cartridge against the wall and it's fine.
See, here's the thing that really boggles my mind. Why would Nintendo even think about going with a disc-based system when the fact is in a little thing about 1 inch by 2 inches you can put 16 gigabytes of storage space. You can put as much space on a little itty bitty cartridge as you can put on a DVD.
Right. I've dropped it before. Discs. I've stepped on them.
Yeah, I don't seem to care really. Yeah.
Well, the cool thing is the new handheld is supposed to be like 128 bit.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like
I do have to say
graphics.
The PS2 or whatever the hell it's called, the little PSP. Yeah, the graphics are better than the DS, but I just don't care.
Hey, yeah, there's that.
I don't want to watch movies on it because it's a tiny screen.
Because the movies are still $15 each.
I can play all the Lego games on there.
Buy DVD.
Right. Why bother paying $15 for a single device which you can't output?
Or you could just spend less than a PSP and buy a portable DVD player if you really wanted to watch a movie portably in a portable fashion that badly.
Or it would be twice the size. Too.
Or I can just wait. Buy one of the phones I'm kind of looking at.
Oh, you're not looking at the iPhone, are you?
No, I'm not. But I can watch TV on it.
You can look at the iPhone.
Yeah, I can stare at the iPhone.
Don't buy the iPhone. I'll have to slap you.
There's a bunch of other ones. Like a buddy of mine got a hold of a what was it? It was some internet deal he found, but it was a. It's not a Sony.
Some of the Android phones out there are really freaking cool.
All I know is it's like an iPhone, but cheaper.
Sounds like it uses
cooler.
Android. Probably uses Android from Google.
And when I saw the dice rolling program on it, I wanted to take it.
See,
it only had 2 dice.
The only thing I would probably buy would be a iPod Touch at some point. But
actually, they're neat.
What's funny is actually if you guys have ever heard of Ben Heck, he does like all this sorts of modding stuff for.
I still do my iRiver, so.
He does all sorts of modding for consoles and stuff.
I know it's not.
He does a podcast, and in his recent podcast, he actually had an iPod versus the Zune HD. He owns an iPod Touch, and he hates the thing.
I've seen him.
He's like, but you know, because it seems so cool. He says it sucks ass. He says I'd rather have the Zune HD now that I've had a chance to play with one.
I always tell myself I'm going to buy one, but I don't. But I wish I could remember the name of this little phone. It was on the AT&T site, and it was like $50 after the rebate, and it was just nice.
I need to figure out what I need to buy on Blu-ray now.
Just borrow what we have.
There's that.
Yeah,
but you have to be very careful with them. I just don't let people borrow a disc.
Well, you know me. I'll use
Still not buying the Blu-ray.
We will replace them at $35 a pop.
Not gonna do it.
You might want to borrow a Watchman and see what.
Not until my system catches on fire.
I don't have the.
It's possessed by evil, and I have to beat it to death.
Well, that happens.
Not gonna do it. Still running fine.
Let's see.
No
phones.
issues.
I want to check current promotions.
It was a. Sony Ericsson. It was something else.
Well, there's a new Samsung Magnet.
No. I think it was a Samsung. All I know is it's sweet. And the only problem is I don't like signing contracts.
Yeah.
And you have to sign a data thing with it.
Yeah, I have one of those for that thing, so I have unlimited internet usage. The nice thing is with
I do
this,
like the unlimited internet usage.
The nice thing with this is that, and if you get that new phone, it'll have the same thing. There's a USB wire for this. I plug it in here. I plug it into my notebook. It works as a GSMA wireless antenna, so I can use my phone to connect wirelessly to the internet anywhere where there's a signal for it.
See, that is cool. I do like that.
Yeah,
and since I'm already paying for the data plan, I can actually buy one of the wireless
I looked at that phone, and then I'm like, you know what?
My phone does that too.
Because it has a GS. It has
my
a
phone
GS
was considerably more expensive. But then again, I didn't sign a contract, and
technically, this
my phone's an unlocked phone. So.
Yeah, technically, this phone would have been $200 if I had to pay for it, but I had $200 in credits and a $100 rebate, so I got the phone for free.
Yeah, this is much more than that.
Yeah. But yeah, my phone is really neat.
I liked it because it also had.
We're getting out the measuring sticks later.
Yeah,
we're measuring our e-pins. Oh, I think I found the phone that you're talking about. The Samsung Impression?
I think so. It's a touchscreen.
Yeah, touchscreen with an actual
rollout keyboard. It also has the shake. And no. This one doesn't have a rollout keyboard. This is all touch.
It has
and
an
also
accelerometer in it, basically.
Right. Potentiometer.
It also time travels.
Yeah, mine doesn't have that.
Time traveling?
No, it has the time traveling. It doesn't have an accelerometer in it.
But then I thought about it. I could just wait.
I can check my phone. I can make baby scry on it.
I could wait until Garmin puts out a phone. Because I really want the
new e-phone, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see any prices for it, though. I went to their site, didn't see any prices. They have it out.
Was it the HTC Pure?
Maybe.
It's like $149 after mail-in rebate?
No, this one's $49.99 or $50 after the mail-in rebate.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that anywhere.
It was on there.
Well, next time on This Week in Tech... wait, wrong show.
Wait, we're talking about technology, aren't we?
BlackBerry Pearl. That's $50.
Well, so this show will be totally useless for all our gaming buddies.
Yes, but if you like random stuff and us talking about random stuff...
This is the show
This is the show for you. Yeah.
We did talk about some gaming, though.
We did talk about gaming.
I got mostly Vecna's Realm drawn up.
Sweet.
I did finish reading the Game Master's Guide for Earth Dawn, for the new Earth Dawn.
That's cool.
Yeah, it took me forever. It reads like a frickin' stereo manual. But
Sweet.
I'm very glad that they
At
actually...
least it's not like the Blue Planet game.
Yeah.
Great game.
Yeah.
When they have actual air charts for how the currents go
You know,
for the air.
if somebody did that right, though, that would be an awesome video game.
Yes, it would.
Because then you wouldn't have to read all the rules. You'd just be like,
sweet.
Hi, I'm on this awesome world that follows all these rules, and I can do this cool stuff.
Yeah, the setting for that game is awesome, but...
Oh, yeah, but the book reads like a, biotech manual.
Yeah. So what would be the name of this episode? Just Random Encounters?
Shooting the Breeze.
Random Shooting the Breeze.
Yeah. I do like the fact that they split the Earthbound books into the two separate books, because all the stuff that's in the Game Master's book,
even though
the players...
Even though the spines are wrong.
Upside down, yeah.
Upside down.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
That would drive me totally crazy, and I would have to burn the books.
Yeah. The books, you have to put the books on the shelf upside down, it's like a satanic thing to make the binding
It's entirely me being OCD, I'd have to,
But that...
You could just rip them out.
Aside from that...
I could do that.
Aside from that...
No, you don't understand, is the
whole
cover is fine. The back cover is fine.
It was the actual layout designer.
He's gonna have to show
look at it, then you'll just look at the spine. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Front of the book.
Ew.
I'm not the only one.
The graphic layout designer put it on backwards, or upside down.
I would probably have to attempt to knife that out. And
I'm not the only one that would be upset by that. See?
No, it's very disconcerting because I looked at it and said, "What the hell?"
It's like our whole problem with the weird sized books. They just don't fit on the shelf.
What was it? What was the game system that had the weird book that we got?
Alpha Omega.
Which is cool.
Which is awesome.
Really cool game.
I think you still have it.
But why is it that the book has to be sideways?
It's widescreen.
No!
It's like the new Star Wars role-playing game book. It's the same way.
Yeah. It won't fit on my shelf, so I won't get it. Yeah. That would be fine if it was called Cthulhu. No, seriously.
Because it would make sense.
It would make sense. It'd be like, my Call of Cthulhu book is totally, crazy.
Crazy.
It's up, what?
Yeah.
Well, it's Call of Cthulhu, so yeah.
It'd be like, I have to put the book, I have to burn the book cover because it doesn't fit on the shelf.
Totally random. So I saw a Call of Cthulhu thing on the
Totally
Sci-Fi
random?
channel.
In this episode?
Yeah.
No.
Can you guess which Call of Cthulhu movie it was on the Sci-Fi?
Dagon.
No.
Dreams in the Witch House?
No.
The Call of Cthulhu action movie?
No.
Reanimator.
No. This is Call of Cthulhu.
Reanimator is Call of Cthulhu.
Okay, I didn't know that. But no, it was the Dunwich.
The Dunwich Horror.
Yes.
The old one with...
No, not old.
This is a new one.
Oh, yes.
They did a new Dunwich Horror.
You know the guy who was in Quantum Leap?
Dean Stockwell.
The guy that actually was the helper?
Uh-huh.
He was in it. He got sucked up by the big demon.
That's the old one.
Is it?
That's the old one.
It was bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, at one point, the giant creature who opens the gate or whatever, like, its tentacles come down, but it has a human face. And it's like...
Ethan?
Or did they remake it with
Dean
him?
Stockwell is in the original one in 1970, and he's in the Dunwich Horror 2009 with Griff First, Sarah Lee,
right.
Dean Stockwell.
It was the new one.
Wow.
And it
Oh
was
my
horrible.
freaking god!
Like,
It looks horrible.
I only saw the last
Don't
15
watch that for
minutes.
Halloween.
The last 15 minutes.
Oh my god!
I
They
was
have
like,
a trailer up
if
for the
this
new
was
one.
my first experience with Call of Cthulhu, I would laugh every time I saw Call of Cthulhu.
The Dunwich Horror trailer. Yeah.
We're all still pulling for Guillermo del Toro to do at Mountains of Madness someday. So
That would be cool.
Yeah, this movie looks absolutely atrocious.
Horrifying.
Don't forget about
And not in the horrifying way.
the movie that I told you about earlier, Wolfsbane.
Oh yeah, I gotta look that up too.
You should.
Wolfsbane.
It's bad.
It was a bear. Are you sure it was a bear?
There's for those Halloween people, there's Steven Seagal's Against the Dark.
Fighting vampires with a samurai sword. Oh,
It's okay, you know, and I agree with the review I heard about it. You know what the movie needs? More Steven Seagal.
Really?
That's how bad it is. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally needs
Actually,
more Steven
Is he not
Seagal
in
in
it
it.
that much?
Oh, he's in it for maybe 30 minutes. Collectively. It's bad.
The only reason I bring up the Wolfsbane is because it's so. Somebody who either wrote that show or was part of producing that show played. No, they had to have played The World of Darkness because there were so many comments in there. That I'm just like, this is a freaking bad game of werewolf and vampire. I mean, a bad one.
See, now I'm interested in seeing it. But we know
so
nothing as
bad.
bad as Mansquito.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Mansquito yet.
I have.
Neither
seen
have I. I've seen bits and pieces.
Oh
Wow.
my god! Yeah, no, it's oh.
God bless the Sci-Fi Channel or the Syphilis
Well,
Channel, whatever
you know,
we're calling it now.
Mansquito works fairly cheap.
Yes, he does.
And it looks like that Wolfsbane movie came out March 15th of 2005.
Now, I gotta say, I did read a book. Actually, here's another random encounter. I read Bloody Bones. It's in the middle of a random series of books. It's about a vampire hunter who also is a zombie reanimator. She basically, in this world, if there's a problem with like let's say your grandfather dies and he doesn't write a will, well, you call the zombie reanimator. She'll reanimate him, ask him who gets all the stuff. Well, the thing is, vampires are made legal. Now, this is fine. This was a cool book. Then they ran into the crazy vampires. Vampires need to die. That was the bloodiest, creepiest,
You need to
weirdest
read
thing.
old book series called The Galen Sword Chronicles. I've only read the first two books because the first two books came out in like early 90s, late 80s, and the third book came out in like 2004. Or sometime along in there.
I need to read the what's his name?
The Dresden Files.
Yeah, I need to read the Dresden Files.
Read the first two books.
Well, the thing about these vampires was, she pointed out, there are so-called good vampires because the people that they were decent folk that just became vampires. Then there's apathetic vampires because when they were living, they just were. They didn't care. Then there are psycho vampires who, guess what? When they were living, they were crazy. And just because you become a vampire doesn't mean you're not crazier.
Okay, apparently it's not available yet. It came out in 2005. It's not available on Netflix. I have no idea where I'm going to be able to find this Wolfsbane movie. But it's spelled Bayne.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh,
but the vampires on it, they had a whole total vampire torture scene where they're like eating these people, and I'm sitting there going, I like vampires, but you guys all need to be staked or eaten by werewolves.
Staked. Yeah.
Maybe werewolves. Though the werewolves are eating people too, so...
Well, that's what werewolves do, Jesus.
No, some werewolves should not eat people. They should just, I don't know, go to clubs. And
werewolves don't eat people. People eat people.
Bears eat people.
Oh, wait.
Escape Circus Bears.
Escape Russian Circus Bears.
Yeah.
Escape Russian Circus
Is
Bears.
it always Rush?
Yes, Escape Russian Circus Bear.
Right, so what are we going to talk about next time we get together? Like a real...
I have no idea.
We should
It's
probably...
2 weeks away. We need to figure it out between now and then.
Yes. I'll email the list again. So
This episode, just totally not edit. Just put a warning on it, because you got too much to do. Just put a warning on it.
Just put a warning on it. Say it's not safe.
This is
for,
random.
Not safe for work. Not safe for kids.
Random episode.
Yeah, because we did let slip with a couple.
We are slightly lazy at this point, but we're all tired.
We're all tired.
We
One
can
of us
always.
is sick.
I know we always do quality work.
Jeremy,
But-
why is your eyeball twitching?
Since we always
Now I
do
know
quality
now I know
work.
what his tell is for when he bluffs.
Yeah.
No, that's his tell when he's about to stab something.
Yeah.
My house, don't make me go to the store.
Anyway, we probably should wrap
it
this
up.
up and stuff. So
Because it's getting late.
But that's our random episode for the Gamers Haven podcast today. So
We appreciate you coming.
appreciate you listening.
Please shop at Tabletop.
And if you don't shop at Tabletop,
Shop at Drive Through RPG through our link on our website.
RPG Now.
RPG Now.
Same company, but go
really,
through our website.
Really, if you should.
We also have an Amazon store for those people who don't have a friendly local game store.
Like Tabletop.
Yes, like Tabletop Game and Hobby here in Kansas City.
Which you really should just shop there.
Yes.
Just call him and order stuff. He'll send it to you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he will.
You'll have to
yeah.
pay shipping. But that's part of it.
Yep. He's awesome.
But it's okay.
This
You know,
looks like a
we're worth
perfect-
it. And he's worth it.
Ding.
It's a puzzle piece.
It looks like Jumpman.
It does look like Jumpman, which is an awesome game. I love Jumpman.
That's an old Commodore 64 game.
Yes, it is. It had
ancient.
I think it had infinite levels. It just kept
probably.
creating its own
Randomly
levels.
creating levels.
But the thing was, the levels were all like,
Thank you.
There
Thank
would
you.
be
Thank you, everyone, for listening.
right.
Goodbye.
Enjoy.
Goodbye.
This concludes the broadcast from World Control.
You've been listening to the Gamers Haven podcast. This has been a Thousand Monkeys production. You can find us on the web at www.canadiancrusaders.com. You can email the show at thousandmonkeysproductions@gmail.com. Visit our website to find our episode archives, our actual play, our main feed, as well as promos, links, and a gallery. You'll also find our RPG Now Pick of the Week, our Amazon Pick of the Week, and you can even go through some of our snippet review episodes. We are also shameless, and if you wish to donate some money to the wonderful Gen Con Fund, or just give money to the show in general, there is also a donate button on our site via PayPal. So visit our website at www.canadiancrusaders.com. The Gamers Haven is part of the Vorpal Network. The Gamers Haven podcast and Thousand Monkeys Productions and CanCon are copyright by Ethan Parker. Gamers Haven is released under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 3.0 United States license, some rights reserved. Some music for the show is provided by Joe Hero Band at joehero.com. Other music is used with permission under license.
Just like Bruce Campbell.